Welcome to the Big Blue Offensive Podcast with Mike Trainer, Jay Jules, and John Depot. Hey guys, welcome to the BBO NYG pick segment, week 14 coming. Recap, me and Jules right there. Jules, welcome, man.
Yeah.
We're both 9 and 7, man. Hopefully you did your math correct. Me and you, Jules, both 9 and 7.
Yeah, dude.
But the guy with the funny mustache used to be the leader. Went 6 and 10. Zoom into that stash, computer. Zoom in. Vinny went 6 and 10, and now he's tied. Me and Vinny are tied at 89 and 89.
Oh, we
all
suck.
Those games.
We suck.
Well, don't say that, Vin, because we have to say what Jules did. Jules is now 78 and 100. He hit the century mark. So congrats. Right there. And I gave Malarsic the picks. Friend of the podcast, been on the podcast before. He went 1 and 15 last week. So congratulations, Malarsic.
No, he didn't.
1
No.
and 15. So you guys should have went on with it.
I think a blind monkey could have picked better.
I was just kidding. I wanted to let it fester, and then I would have got the text message or the phone call saying, "Trainer, you're lying. You're a piece of shit." But whatever. All right, I didn't give him the picks last week, so
Okay.
anyway. But he probably would have went 2 and 14.
Oh, so then wait, if he didn't make any picks, then he went 0 and 15.
Yeah,
With 16.
definitely. Yeah, he lost all confidence. He thinks the NFL's fixed, like a lot of us do. But we got to move on, guys, because there are picks to be made. Now,
I'm ready.
here we go. I don't know.
I'm not
Jules,
recording them this week, though. That's the only problem.
don't worry, Jules. You can go back and listen. I do a pretty good job of adding them up, But maybe we got to stick with the opposites, Jules. I don't know. Opposites do attract, bro.
Yes, they do.
And here we go. Let's start off the first game. The Detroit Lions on Thursday. They're at home. They're -3.5 against Dallas. Man, I want to take Dallas with the points because they've been on fire. But I got to go opposite. Give me the Lions, even though they've been sucking.
Oof, this is tough. Yeah, no, fuck this Dallas shit, bro. I'm really gonna believe that Detroit is just gonna crumble. Thursday night, home short game. They had a full week off. So did Dallas, though. Shit.
Yeah. Both did.
Yeah, they both did, huh? Nah, you know what? I've been riding the Cowboys, so normally I would say I'm going to continue riding them, and for that reason, I'm going to go Detroit.
I'm going to take the Cowboys. I think they're hot. I think they're the team to beat. I think nobody can stop Pickens, and I think there's going to be no Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, yes, forgot about that.
So I'm going Dallas.
All right. Jules, you want to change it?
No, opposite.
Here you
Go.
go.
Go Tesla.
Opposite. Yeah, Tesla. He's not bad. All right. 1 o'clock games. We got 8 of them. Baltimore in Baltimore. Baltimore's -5.5 against Pittsburgh. Division game. I want to take Pittsburgh with the points. I just can't do it. Go opposite. I'll go Baltimore.
You said this game is in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? No, I don't know if I can get on board with that, bro. Lamar Jackson has been god-awful for the last month. I mean, god-awful to the
You
point
think
where
he's still hurt?
I think I might have to bench him in fantasy, bro. He has not broke 10 fantasy points in over a month. In almost 2. So because of that, I don't know what's going on with that team. I think Rodgers comes with his fucking beat-up ball nose and shit. I think they pull it out, man. I'm going to go Pittsburgh.
I don't think Pittsburgh's going to win. The question is, are they going to cover? And Pittsburgh got embarrassed by Buffalo. Rodgers looks really beat up, and obviously with the nose and the hand. But
you guys
Pittsburgh is
said
still Pittsburgh.
You guys said last week that Pittsburgh's defense was shitty.
Yeah, and the defense is bad. It's funny that Rodgers was like, I don't point any fingers at anybody. I take accountability. It's like, yo, he's pointing fingers his entire career.
No, yeah.
I'm waiting for Lamar and the Baltimore Ravens to get it right. And this is a get right game. It's a statement. I just don't know if Pittsburgh's going to cover those points. Like, I don't know if they're going to.
Yo, who did Baltimore play last week?
Cincinnati, they lost.
Right.
They
That
got
wasn't a get
killed.
right game against that shit ass defense.
It should have been.
Against Burrow's first game, and yeah, no, I hear you. I'm still waiting on.
Maybe he is hurt. Maybe Vin's right. Maybe he is hurt. I don't know.
Give me Baltimore. I just think Baltimore's going to win this division, and it's got to happen against Pittsburgh. It's got to happen against them, and they're
True.
home, right? They're
Yeah, they
they're in
are home.
Baltimore.
Home
Yeah,
both
I'm gonna
six
I'm
and
gonna go
six.
Baltimore here.
All right. All right, here we go. Moving on. Seattle. Seattle's minus 7.5, but they're in Atlanta. Atlanta just lost to the Jets, right? Or did they beat the Jets by like 3? I don't know. That game was garbage. I don't think
27-24.
I seen there was more security guards in MetLife than actual fans. Like, yeah, pretty wild. Like I read that somewhere on Twitter, so I don't know how real that is. But listen, Seattle, I don't know. They're very strange, man. They go into Tennessee, they don't cover. Then they come out, they're at home, they blow out, whoever they played last week. We forgot. Minnesota. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Atlanta keeping up with Seattle, man. Seattle's just that they're a monster, man. They're a fucking monster. Give me Seattle, I guess.
What's
I
the
can't
spread?
go 7.5. I can't go my opposite here. I would take Atlanta if it was my opposite, but I can't do it.
This game is in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Give me Seattle.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Seattle. I just think Seattle's too good. They run the ball. They play defense. They're just well coached and they know what they're doing. And I think Atlanta is the opposite. Like they are not well coached. They don't know what they're doing. I think Drake London, he's day to day. He might end up playing, but I think Bijan is the only one that gives them a chance. But Kirk
Is
Cousins,
Drake London playing?
he's day to day right now, so it's trending that he might be able to play in this game.
All right. All right. Moving on. This is fun.
Seattle wins by 10.
All right. See, Cleveland. In Cleveland, Sanders had the lowest QBR rating in like the NFL history last week.
Awesome. That's what we want to see.
Of course, I took San Fran hard last week, but now they're playing Tennessee. This is probably a game where Sanders is going to complete like 5 passes. Cleveland's going to win because Tennessee can't score. I can't go my opposite here. I want to, but I have to take Cleveland because that defense will just. Tennessee has no talent. I don't know. Cam Ward against that D. It's going to get real ugly real fast. In Cleveland, in the dog pound, I expect Cleveland to win pretty easily, actually.
What's the spread again?
3.5.
Oh yeah, give me Cleveland all day.
Who did Tennessee beat this year?
They beat a decent team, didn't they?
That one win was against Arizona, right?
Was it?
Remember that he let the fumble go. They fumbled the snap. Remember that? DeMarco was running 80 yards. He had the complete game, control the game. He just let the ball go at the 1 yard line. He just decided
that's how Tennessee won?
That's how they won. That bullshit
game. We're talking about a winless team really here.
Really.
I guess, yeah. I love the Cleveland defense. And I love Stefanski. Like I said, dark horse pick. If that guy becomes available, the Giants better be on the horn and get that guy over here. I love Stefanski. Yeah, I guess I'll go Cleveland.
All right, moving on. Miami. They disappointed me last week against the Saints. They were at home. But Miami's in New York. They got to go to MetLife to play the Jets. Miami is actually favored by 2.5. I just will not bet the Jets. I fucking hate them. They are a terrible fucking team. Just give me the Dolphins. I don't care. Fuck the Jets.
Really? You got like I told you about the Jets. I picked them last week, man. That shit was fucking easy.
Fucking ridiculous.
Not really, but
it was It was such a disgusting game. I don't know how they're in the NFL. I gotta be honest with you. I don't know.
Tyrod.
But give me Miami at Tyrod. He was getting fucking crushed too.
What is it? 3.5? You said
2.5.
2.5. Oh yeah. I mean, listen, Miami. I think has won 4 or 5 straight. I'm going with Miami here.
There's people literally saying that Mike McDaniels is saving his job and he's surviving.
Yo, they're still in the playoff hunt.
I think the dude's getting canned. I really do. But to see that they traded off Jalen Phillips, to see like that this team has not quit for him, I guess is kind of enlightening. I don't know. Yeah, give me Miami just for the fact that like you just said, they're in a hunt. They're in a slim picking way to get in. Why not? Jets aren't playing for nothing. I would love to see the Jets win because it further drops them in the draft order. And they need a quarterback.
And it's
Maybe they
always
come
good.
trade with the Giants.
Are you sure? Like Miami's like they beat the Saints, they beat Washington, they did beat Buffalo, which was stupid. But then they
was
beat
stupid.
Atlanta. They beat Atlanta. They beat the Jets. They really haven't beat anybody all year.
But you know what, Trainer?
You know?
This is what this league is.
It's-
You beat some bullshit teams,
Bullshit
and there's a
teams.
lot of bullshit teams out there.
Right.
There's
I
a
think
lot.
that's why I think they're going to beat the bullshit Jets because it just
Yeah, I
makes
agree.
sense.
I think they beat the Jets.
You know. So you're taking Miami, right?
Yeah, I
All
am.
Miami.
Miami. All right, moving on. In Tampa, it's another Florida. Tampa Bay is minus 8.5 against the Saints. Tampa Bay hasn't covered in weeks in any game, with the spread. They might have won some games, but they haven't covered. I don't know. Something to 8.5, I think it should be too much. I want to take the Saints, but I got to go my opposite. Give me Tampa. I don't want to, but I got to do it. Something about
I'm gonna
that. It's a
roll.
weird spread.
It's a weird spread, but they also beat the shit out of them 23-3 in New Orleans earlier this year. What makes you think it's gonna be any difference in Tampa?
Okay.
I think we talk about getting right games. I think Baker needs one of these.
You are
I think
getting
this
healthy.
is the one. They're getting healthy. Chris Godwin's gonna be a little healthy, and Book is healthy. They got fucking the running back. What's his name? I can't even
Bucky
think right
Irvin.
now. Bucky Irvin's back for another week. So usually, once they get the second week in them, they're a little better. Yeah, I think Tampa might run away with this one.
8.5 is rich. Is New Orleans defense any good?
Not
Do you have
really.
any players on that defense?
Not like it used to be.
Yeah.
Rookie
Rookie quarterback,
Rookie quarterback, rookie coach.
And Tampa's getting Mike Evans in 2 weeks, they said.
They are getting healthy, so
8.5. You guys both went with Tampa?
I want to take Saints with the points because it just seems like you want to take them. It's 8.5, but
Yeah,
I'm going my
8.5 's a
opposite. I'm
lot.
taking Tampa.
8.5 and they're in Tampa?
They're in Tampa.
I guess I'm gonna roll with. I'll roll with Tampa. Tampa's definitely gonna win. Are they gonna crush them? Yeah, let's go Tampa.
I mean, they missed covering against Arizona last week by half a point, but it's what it is. All right, moving on. Indianapolis, Indiana Jones. I don't know what happened with that team. They've kind of fallen off the
Oh,
cliff
he's
a
not
little
the
bit.
MVP anymore.
That ship has sailed.
Oh,
Indianapolis.
is he turning back into a pumpkin like he used
He's
to
a
do in New York all the
pumpkin.
time?
I knew it.
A
I knew it was a
pumpkin.
matter of time.
I don't even know what a pumpkin means. India is minus one.
Cinderella,
Not Cinderella. That's what it is. It's not Cinderella.
Indianapolis is minus 1.5 against Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Man, I know. Indy's definitely fallen off, so I should take Jacksonville because they've been playing hot. But you know what? This is for all the marbles. I'm gonna go opposite. Give me Indianapolis.
I'm gonna go Jiggy Jiggy Jaguars.
What's the Jaguars' record?
They're both 8-4.
84.
How the fuck are the Jacksonville Jaguars 8-4?
Another
did that
team
happen?
that just got hot, dude.
Yeah.
And they must have played a bunch of nobodies.
Let me see.
They beat Kansas City.
Well, everybody's beating them nowadays.
Jack.
Dallas just beat them.
I'll tell you who Jacksonville has beat the last few weeks.
Trevor Lawrence is having a good year. He's weird.
They beat Tennessee. They beat Arizona. They beat the Chargers. That was an impressive win.
Not
They
really.
beat the Raiders. Everybody
Not
beats the
really.
Raiders. And then
They
earlier
beat
in the year,
nobody.
they beat like Kansas City and they beat San Fran. But Kansas City's like kind of whack.
Kansas City's kind of whack, and San Fran was probably hurt.
Right. Yeah. It's
Not impressive.
Yeah. At least Indy beat some fucking teams.
I'm
Did
gonna
they?
say
Who they
Indy.
beat?
Give me Indy.
Hold up. Who did Indy beat? Let's see.
They didn't beat
Okay.
anybody. either.
They beat the Broncos, and let's not forget on that bullshit controversial fucking field goal that they fucking got called back early in the season.
Yeah.
All right. Prior to that, they beat the fucking Dolphins, the Titans. They lost to the Rams. They beat the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Chargers, the Titans. They lost to the Steelers, beat the Falcons, lost to the Chiefs, lost to the Texans. Yeah.
Didn't I tell you? Like,
Super
it's a bunch of
impressive,
whack ass
bro.
teams beating each other.
You know why I said it, Jules? Because they play the same teams in the same division. So I knew they beat up on the same fucking teams.
Wait a second, though. So they're both tied for first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Houston's
And
record
technically
is what?
Jack
What's
still has the
Houston's
tiebreaker.
record? What's Houston?
Oh, they're up and coming, dude. They're 1 game out at 7-5. It's getting fun over
Wow.
there.
You know why? Because
Yeah.
that division sucks. And now they just gonna beat each other up now.
That's what happens. They play this whack schedule, all of them. And then, they beat up on the other shitty teams.
Unbelievable.
Listen, remember the cardinal rule in the NFL. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat and split with the rest, and you're in the playoffs.
Right.
Every year,
Yeah,
it's the
that's
same
it.
formula.
That's how it is. And then if you get hot towards the end of the year, like the Giants did,
Anything can happen.
that's it. All right. So
I got Indy.
you got Indy?
Yep.
All right.
Indy.
Moving on. In Minnesota, I think McCarthy is back. They're a 0.5 point favorite against Washington. Washington played a little impressive game. I think Jaden Daniels might be on his way back. I'm gonna ride with Washington, man. I think they actually get the W.
They did show me something. They did fuck me on that Sunday night game. Who the fuck scores a touchdown after a touchdown was already scored in overtime?
I know, right? Then they go for
Are you
2.
kidding me?
I
Holy
know.
shit. I think that was fluky a little, and God, that's weird. And Denver has been playing to their competition all season long.
They have been.
So damn, dude, is McCarthy back?
That's what they're saying, but he sucks.
He does,
Yeah,
but
the other quarterback, Bozeman, was horrible against Seattle. Oh my
Yeah.
God. It was
Dude,
brutal.
You know what? Give me Washington, I guess. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think Minnesota's a mess. The only thing that you need is for Justin Jefferson to flip out. They haven't gotten that yet. The Viking defense has been all right though throughout the year, considering. So can Washington's offense show up? I think with Jaden there, with their number 1, yeah. So it's in Washington?
No, it's in Minnesota.
No, Minnesota.
In Minnesota. And
That's
what's the
why it's a
point?
0.5 point.
Right. It'd probably be 3.5 if it was Washington.
Washington's been getting embarrassed too. They've been getting this weekend notwithstanding, but they've been getting blown out.
They also got a couple players back,
That's what
To
Milwaukee
see when
wants us
McLaurin
to
comes back, he makes a difference. He caught that touchdown.
If Jaden
He's a nice
plays, give me Washington. If Jaden plays, he's better than McCarthy. I think McCarthy sucks. I think he sucks.
We dodged a bullet with that one.
I wouldn't say that because Malik Neighbors played.
So you taking Washington?
Yeah, I'll take Washington.
All right, moving on. In Buffalo, Buffalo's -5.5 against Cincy. I don't know. Joe Burrow, man, he comes back. I thought he's going to be a little rusty. Nope, he wasn't. Buffalo still, I don't trust their defense. I think it's going to be a shootout between these two teams. Give me Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough one because I feel like you don't know what Buffalo team is going to show up. If the team that showed up that just played this past week, they'll beat them. They'll handle them. But if the one that showed up 2 weeks ago plays, they might lose. This is I probably will be riding fucking Burrow too into the fantasy playoffs, so I'm not a hater there. Just give me Buffalo. Fuck it.
That was coming.
I think Cincinnati's mathematically out of it, right?
No.
They're in it still?
Now with their division, they're only 2 games out.
I don't see it. Not with that defense. That defense is really bad. The problem with Buffalo is they need to run the ball again, establish the run, and Dalton Kincaid being out is a big loss for Josh Allen. So I think if Kincaid's playing and they establish the run, you stop Joe Burrow and any thoughts of making a wild card run here. I'm going Buffalo here.
And to answer you there, I believe Kincaid was really came down to a game time decision this past Sunday. So
he should be good to go next week, right?
Yeah, in all likelihood.
Dude, and that Bengal defense will give up a touchdown to Kincaid. Will give up a touchdown to Shakir, or you know what I mean? I guess Keon Coleman's done, right? He's finito.
No, he caught a touchdown. Yeah, he caught a touchdown.
Oh, he played? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Funny how that happened, right?
Coaching, Jules, coaching.
Yeah, he's
1,000%.
pretty much suspended 2 games, and he comes out and plays. Maybe he learned.
That's
Maybe he learned his
touchdown.
lesson. Maybe it took him.
Was he screwing up? Was it
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
So
He was Abdul Carter, basically.
Oh, okay.
He's a wide receiver. Yep. All right, moving on. Denver's in Vegas. I don't give a shit what the spread is. It's 7.5. I'm not taking Vegas ever the rest of the year. Just give me Denver.
Ditto.
Division game, and Vegas would show up for a game like this when everybody counts them out.
You took Vegas last week, Vin. Take him again.
Yeah, you know what it is, because these division games, they always historically would show up, and I
True.
mean, like even when they suck, I'm gonna go with Denver, and I'm gonna be wrong, all because of you, Trader, or because of you.
All right, we'll see.
Denver plays everybody tight. Everybody tight.
They do, but this is the one game I really believe that they're gonna blow this team out.
Denver
might
checks
get
off all the boxes to
might get a
make a
bad
Super
injury.
Bowl run. They could do it.
Denver is 10-2, man. They're 10-2. All right, moving on. In Green Bay, Green Bay's -6.5 against the Bears. I'm not gonna go against Vince Darling Bears, right? Right, Joe? We gotta take Chicago. Give me the Bears. Let's go.
What's the spread?
They're 6.5, -6.5. Green Bay is. Yo, Bears
Green
are
Bay's -6.5.
Yeah, Bears are 9-3. Green Bay's 8-3-1. This is gonna be a good game, man.
This should be a tight one. I can see this going down to a field goal, so I'll take the points.
The Packers are favored.
Yep.
Wow, no respect for the better record Bears.
Which is a little alarming, but
Yeah, it does. It makes you like, huh?
yeah.
And they're in Green Bay,
Yeah.
and they fucking hate each other. Green Bay hates the Bears. Bears hate Green Bay.
Yep.
Give me my darling. Give me the Bears. This is
Yeah.
the this year's Commanders.
And you know what's funny is, but we don't even have anything to go off because this is the first time they're playing each other this season.
Oh, so they got to play twice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're in Green Bay. That
Yep.
actually might change. I still think Green Bay wins, but they don't cover the spread. So
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, all right. Now, yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Bears then.
All right, moving on. Ooh, remember last week I loved Carolina against the Rams getting 10 points. That was easy money right there. I'm not gonna do it this week though. Rams are -8.5 in Arizona. I don't care. The Rams bounce back. They blow out Arizona. Give me the Rams.
I'll tell her. Ah.
And this is the first time they're playing this year, too. So we don't even have nothing to go on it. Because historically, I feel like they play each other tight.
They do.
That's that's the only thing I'm seeing here. And were the Rams shell shocked a little losing to Carolina? I don't know. This game is in Arizona.
Yeah.
They
Rams were
beat
about to
Detroit.
win that game last week, but then Matt Stafford fumbled by a nice defensive play, and that's what cost him the game. Otherwise, they would have won.
And what did Carolina do? Arizona do last week?
They covered by 0.5 point against Tampa.
Right.
I'll go with the Rams. I think they're Super Bowl bound. Fuck it.
This is going to be close. The Rams, they needed that loss last week. They're not the team that's going to run the table and beat us all time. Well, that's not what the NFL is this year. To stay on pace and stay ahead of Philly, if they want that NFC Championship game to be at home, which is what they really need. My only thing is the Rams have dropped late games to whack-ass teams. You know what I mean? Under Sean McVay, they've done this. So that's the only thing that makes me nervous, and it's in the division.
Right. That's the
That's the only thing that makes me nervous about taking them. But whatever, if I'm wrong by taking the Rams, shame on me. I'm wrong with it, but I'm going to take the Rams.
kind of what I did.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to take Arizona there in that spot. All right, moving on. In Kansas City, Kansas City's -3.5 against Houston and that defense. Oh, man. You know, every week I say Kansas City's going to bounce back, and they just I don't know, they just don't look right. Houston got that defense. They might suffocate Mahomes. Kansas City's looking a little slow, right? Give me Houston. Fuck it. They're, but it's in Kansas City. Hold on. Hold on.
Don't be a
Nah,
bitch, trader. Don't be a
nah,
bitch.
nah. I'm going Kansas City, Mahomes.
Ah, he's a bitch.
Sunday night. Let's go,
He's a
Mahomes.
bitch.
Let's go. Fucking Kermit, man. Kermit, get that W. Give me
So,
KC.
yep. So Kansas City 6-6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They about to run the
They
table, Jules.
they have one home loss, and it was week 1 against the Chargers. Other than that, all their wins are at home, except for the Giants, which was their only road win, and the
Wow.
Colts 2 weeks ago.
Good analysis, Jules. I like
All
it.
right, so they're 4-1 at home, basically, at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs here. I think they win this game. Listen, I think it's gonna be close, and honestly, I think that fucking half point to fuck me, but I'll run with it.
I think football's juicier when the Chiefs are involved. As much as you guys are sick of them, I'm kind of rooting for them. You know what I mean? Houston's a nice story, but there's no way 3 teams are coming out of that South. No way. Houston is your first lamb that's going to get sacrificed, and it starts this week with Kansas City at home in Arrowhead.
This is a
Then-
playoff game. This is a playoff
Yeah.
game.
Oh, well, 6-6, they're out of the picture, right? They're
Yeah,
not
they
even in the
got to
playoffs
get
right
this
now.
W. They
This
have to
is,
get it.
every time you see Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes with their backs against the walls, they respond. This is a game that they should respond. Houston's looking good. Defense is great. Kansas City's got to grit this one out. Maybe get some calls their way, do what they got to do, and get this win. Let's go, Kansas City.
I hope Mahomes gets fucking blasted on the sideline like Jackson Dart did, and then they end up fucking suspending the guy, fining him, throwing him
yeah.
out of the league.
You guys all said your NFC champion, which you're all thinking on the Rams now. What are you guys thinking for the AFC? AFC's crazy confusing.
Dude, it's any.
If you had to pick right now, and then you could always change your mind. You're not married to it. Who would you pick?
If I had to pick today,
New
If you
England
had to pick right
surprising.
now, this second.
if I had
you're
to
not
pick
married to
today,
it, you could change it later on.
yeah, if I had to pick today, I'd pick Denver, and simply because they just find a way to win. Period. It's ugly. It's not fucking conventional. But I mean to
It
think
could be
about
like
that,
the Vikings that we beat in a
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I you know what? The Vikings had some games, and granted, they did that against us with the fucking Broncos this year. But the Vikings had more of those games. They had the one with Cincinnati that year. They had the one against us. There was like another game where they fucking pulled it out. This is different. And don't forget, I keep bringing it up. The Colts beat them on a bullshit call to get a second chance at a field goal, or else they'd have one loss this year.
Yeah.
You asked me to pick right now. That's who I'd pick because I think that game, if it was in Denver, I think they find a way to beat the Patriots. It'd be ugly to go down to the wire, but they pull it out in the end.
Who you got, trainer?
To be honest, I got to go with New England, man. They play that physical type of fucking football. Obviously they got a good quarterback. You need a good quarterback. Because every time you look at the playoffs, it's always like the top quarterbacks in the NFL. They're always there. I'm gonna ride with him, man. I think he makes a name for himself this playoff. Maybe he might not. I think that maybe they don't go to the Super Bowl. Maybe they get to the AFC Championship game. But I could see them going there, man. They're pretty healthy. As long as they get their left, side of the offensive linebacker, I think they'll be fine.
I still think one of the heavyweights. My money's on today. Baltimore. I think Baltimore somehow will get it right. And they'll get there. Yes,
Yeah.
Baltimore. But I did say weeks ago, Denver checks off a lot of boxes. That's kind of like a complete team. They got the coaching, which you like, Jules. They got the
I do.
defense. They got a run game. They got young and old. They got very methodical. Bo Nix is only asked to kind of manage the game. Go win it. He's got a lot of wins now. Bo Nix,
Hey.
2 years.
Yeah, he does.
Got a lot of wins now.
Bro, they were in the playoffs last year, and they scored on Buffalo first on the opening drive, and then Buffalo just beat them, and that was in his rookie campaign.
Yeah.
Now he's at a fucking 2-loss team with the realization that it should have been just one. They just finding ways to win. It's
Who
scary.
they lose to? Who's the other game they lost to?
That's a good question.
They beat Kansas City. Was it Chargers? They lost to the Chargers.
Yeah,
Close to-
and it was the week right after the Colts. And again, that was also on another last-second field goal.
Yep. I remember that game.
All right. Speaking of the
Uh,
Chargers was the other team I was thinking of besides New England to go to the Super Bowl. I think Chargers and New England might face each other in the AFC Championship game, but they play Monday night. It's unfortunate, but Herbert I think broke his left hand.
But he's
They don't
playing.
know, but he
He's
is.
playing.
They say he's probably going to play. So, but regardless, Philadelphia's minus 2.5 in LA. I got to go with the Eagles, man. I think they find a way to win.
and it's obviously it's a non-throwing hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, that really though. And the Eagles are coming off of 2 straight losses.
You know they're going after that hand.
Oh
That
yeah,
Eagle defense, Jalen Carter, is going after that hand.
right. Put some fucking hot sauce on that shit.
Ooh,
I mean,
Yeah.
the Eagles are 4-4 over the last 8. And then the Eagles have the Raiders, the Commanders, the Bills, and the Commanders,
oh
where they
my
could
God,
literally
so
still
easy.
close out.
So easy.
And the Chargers have the Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, and Broncos. Yeah, no, this game means a shit ton more to the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
I think Philly's better. The way that people are talking that Philly's done with and they're done for and they're not that good, I think it's crazy. I think the defense is top 3 in the league. I think their offensive play calling is a problem. Their coach seems to be an idiot again, yelling at fans. But talent is talent. That team is full of talent, and I think the Chargers are full of talent. But I don't know. Chargers are like cursed. Anytime there's a big game on their schedule, they screw it up. Do you guys remember they started the season 3-0 and they started with 3 divisional wins? Do you guys remember that? And
Yeah, they
who
had
beat them
the
in week
Giant
4?
killer.
The Giants.
They made it to the Giant killer.
Like I really think the Chargers are not what I always think they should be. I think you're crazy, trainer, that they go to an AFC Championship game. I think they're so far from it, and they have talent to do it. I think the Philly runs away with this game. Runs away with it.
All right, that's it. That's it with the picks. Good luck, and we'll see you
I'm gonna
guys
probably get
next
4
week.
this
for the
round.
I feel a lot better this week about my picks.
I think
Watch
I got
out,
like
fellas.
4. I
We'll
wasn't
see.
that into it.
I'll be back in the lead next week. Peace.